Okay guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use Apify, which is a platform that I haven't stopped using since the day I found out about it. It's literally crazy and it can save you so much time. There are some other platforms similar to this, but I think this is the best one out there. By the way, I'm not affiliated with them in any shape or form. I've just been getting a lot of questions about scrapers and crawlers and how to extract information from websites or from social media channels, or how to find leads using, scrapers and whatnot. So I wanted to make this quick video. So as you can see right here, it already has about 3,000 different actors, and actors is how Apify calls the different crawlers and extractors you can use. So you can see here TikTok data extractor, extract data about videos, users, channels, extract data from hundreds of places, fast scrape Google Maps by keyword, category, location, scrape and download Instagram posts. This one is one I've been using for a while, and just wanted to share this software with you because it actually helped me a lot with many of the builds that I've worked on in my AI automations agency. This tool specifically right here, the realtor.com scraper. So I had this client for my automations agency whom I built a voice agent for, and one of the features that he wanted his voice agent to have is be able to get information from a user about his property, or maybe a property that he's interested in selling or buying, and then have the voice agent in real time run the realtor.com API, and based on the information he has from the prospect, come up with different property recommendations and whatnot. We actually couldn't get this to work, by the way, but it was a really solid attempt. But anyways, you can see some of the other crawlers and scrapers I've used here. So this is a very simple one, which actually comes in handy in too many occasions. So you can see here, crawl websites and extract data and text content to feed to AI models, LLM applications, vector databases, and whatnot. So all you have to do is pretty much put in a URL of a website right here, and then just run the actor, and then it's going to scroll through the entire website, through all the URLs related to it, and it's just going to extract all the information. It's going to provide it to you in a nice summarized text or field of information. Included in the Apify platform, once you create your account, you get 8 gigabytes of memory and about $5 per month as usage, which is included in your free account. And this is pretty much enough for playing around with it and testing it and whatnot. But if you want to get some real world utility out of it, you're probably going to have to put some money in it. And of course, certain actors also cost money individually if you want to rent them, like $25 a month or whatnot. But as you can see right here, it extracted all the text from my website, and you can go ahead and just read all the text that I have here on my website. And now, of course, many of you will be thinking, well, yeah, that's cool, but this is not a good way to interact with this scraper. Is there a way we can somehow include it in one of our automations? Of course there is, man. What do you think? The people who built this are stupid? Let me show you. Okay, so let me go to my make account, and I want to connect this specific actor to an automation. So let me just log in. Nope, that is actually the wrong account. So let's log into this account right here. Okay, so let's go to scenarios. And I've already built some scrapers like scrape competitor YouTube comments and generate ideas, or generate personalized posts. No, that doesn't use a scraper, but okay, scrape URL and generate a personalized post. But let me start one from scratch. So what I want to do now is connect this actor into a make scenario, and of course you can have it be triggered by a webhook, or maybe you want your AI agent to be able to call this automation and run this actor or this scraper, and then provide a response to that webhook with all the information you scraped. But in this case, I'm just going to set some variables. So I'm going to say website URL, right? And then I'm going to find the specific actor that I want to use. So you click on the Apify module, and then you click on the run an actor. Here it is. By the way, you're going to have to make your connection, which is very simple. All you have to do is it's somewhere here actually. Yeah, it's probably you go to settings and then you grab your API key and then you plug it in. So now you have to come here and select which is the specific actor you want to use. In my case, website content crawler, this is the name of this actor. So let's just find it. Website content crawler, this is the one. And then you want to come back to the actor, and you see where it says JSON right here. Copy this. You want to copy this JSON file. So Command A, I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to come back here and I'm going to paste it. And then I'm going to find where it says website URL, and this is going to be the variable that comes in my case, from the set variables, set multiple variable module, or in your case, it might be from a webhook or whatever. And then every time this automation runs, it's going to call this actor and it's going to retrieve all the information from the whatever URL that you have set up. Now, what if you want to use this information that it retrieves from a run? As you can see right here, where is the output? Yeah, so for the previous run that we did, all that information that it extracted from my website, what if you actually want to go ahead and use that information? So the way to do it is you have to add a sleep module, because you want to give the actor enough time to run before it tries to retrieve the information. So let's say, let's put this at 30 seconds, and then you want to go back to the Apify module. Now you want to use the get dataset items, and then the dataset ID, it should come from, where is it? You see it anywhere, guys? Come on, dataset ID. Okay, maybe I have to run it in order to get the dataset ID. Yeah, I cannot see it here. Oh, here it is, default dataset ID. Boom. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to run this. Why doesn't this work? JSON limit data. Okay, it seems like this is fine. Okay, so let's run it now. Okay, so we run into a small issue. What was the issue here? Input is not valid in terms of input start. Okay, yep. So I have to put website URL right here. So I'm just going to put my own website. So I'm going to grab it from here. So HTTPS AI solved. By the way, I'm barely using my agency website, so that's why it looks a little crappy. But now let's run it now, and you can see the actor was run successfully. And yeah, so now it's waiting on the background. If I come here to the actor, you can see it's working. And if I go to runs, which for some reason my computer is fucking lagging right now. Okay, so you can see that the actor is running on the background. And while the automation is waiting, it's going to give the actor enough time to actually complete the retrieval of information from the website, and then it's going to return it back, or at least it's supposed to. So let's see. Yep. So here is all the text, and now you can use this text for whatever, whatever automation, whatever workflow you would like to automate. And this is just a very simple website content crawler. Of course, you can use other scrapers that they have here, LinkedIn companies and profiles box scraper. This can be very cool. I've used this as well. So all you have to do is you put the different keywords that you're looking for, and it's basically going to use the LinkedIn Sales Navigator API in order to perform a search and come up with targeted leads based on the keywords or the filters that you've set for yourself right here. So it can actually return a lot of leads to you guys. I'm not exactly sure how many. You can also do companies if you want, but I've tested this in other videos. I'm not going to bother with it. When it comes to using this on N8N, let me actually pull up my N8N account right here. Where is it? Where is my N8N cloud account? Here it is. So the way I like to use Apify inside N8N, in case you want to give your one of your agents the ability to scrape information from the internet, the way to do that is, or at least the way I do it, because I don't want to be making an HTTP request to the Apify platform or the specific actor itself. I just make a webhook call to make. So I set up the, let me just exit this. Yeah, whatever, save it. And then let me actually show you one scenario that is connected to scrape competitor. Okay, this one, for example, is connected to an AI content agent that I built. And N8N actually calls this workflow. It triggers this workflow via the webhook, and then it runs an Apify actor that scrapes competitors' comments, and then it basically comes up with content ideas for me based on those comments, and then it sends the data back to the N8N workflow. So if I click here on content agent, you can actually see scrape URL, generate post. I think this is for the YouTube, scrape competitor YouTube comments. Yep, this is the one. So generate content. Okay, so this is the tool right here that calls this make scenario, and then the make scenario calls the Apify actor, right? So the agent triggers this workflow, and then it makes an HTTP request to this webhook right here. It triggers it, and then this webhook runs this scenario, and then it provides a response, and the response goes back to the request, and then that's how it works pretty much, guys. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video about scrapers and you've learned something, feel free to drop a like, subscribe to the channel as well, and also have a free school community that you can join where I give you every single template pretty much that I've shown on my channel. I provided inside that free school community, and yeah, you can get access to a lot of this or pretty much every scraper here in the automation templates. So you already have access to like scrape. Oh shit, who's that handsome guy who started talking, man? Oh, it's me, haven't noticed. So scrape LinkedIn leads, build an AI agent personal assistant, and you can see I give you like all the files and the JSONs of the agents and the tools that I've used, and you can download them and plug them into your own account and start whatever, selling them or playing around with them, who knows. But yeah, guys, see you on the next one. Thanks.